Good morning, one and all. Today we are going to study about the series positive clipper. Today we are going to study about series positive clipper. Okay. So what the meaning indicates about this title of this circuit? It indicates that it is a series clipper. That means the diode is connected in series and it is a positive clipper. That means it will remove or clip the positive half cycle of the input signal. That is why it is called as a series positive clipper. We will see how it will be clip the positive half cycle of the input signal. Okay, see here the circuit diagram of the series positive clipper will be like this. There will be a small difference between negative and positive, the diode placement. This is the diode D and this is the load resistance RL. This is negative terminal and this is the positive terminal. Here I am applying the V input signal. Okay, and we are collecting the output across the load resistance RL. For this circuit, if I am applying an input signal, a sinusoidal signal, this is a time period T, this is V input is applied as a input to this circuit. What will be the output? So during the positive half cycle in this circuit, if you are applying during the positive half cycle, during this positive half cycle, this is the negative terminal of the diode is given the positive terminal. So what will happen? The negative terminal of the diode is giving a positive voltage. The diode will act as a reverse bias. Then the diode will act as a reverse bias. So it will open. So diode is open. D is open. So during the positive half cycle, then what will be the output across the load resistance is 0 because the diode is open, no input is flowing at the output. So during the negative half cycle, see that during the negative half cycle, what will happen? The negative voltage is given to the negative terminal of this diode. Then the negative and negative is connected. The diode will act as a forward bias. Then the diode will be in short circuited. The diode is short. So this is the load resistance RL. So all the input voltage will be appear across the output. Whenever this negative input voltage is applied, then the diode is in short circuited because see here from the circuit diagram, the negative terminal is giving negative voltage. So all the output will be present at the, all the input voltage will be present at the output. See here the input and output characters or input and output waveforms. This is the V input waveform and this is the V output waveform. Okay. So here I'm giving the input voltage and here I'm giving the output voltage, graph of output voltage. Okay. Now what will happen? See here. So during positive half cycle, what will happen? And during negative half cycle, what will happen? See here, whenever you're giving a positive input voltage, the diode is open. So no input will be appeared across the output. So the output equal to 0 during the positive half cycle. Whenever the negative half cycle is applied to this diode, then the diode is in forward bias and short. So all the input will be present across the output. So the input voltage will be appear across the output. Again, during the positive half cycle, it will be off and during the negative half cycle, it will appear. Okay, that means the positive portion of the input signal is clipped. That is why it is called as a positive clipper. Okay, so now the transfer characteristics. The transfer characteristics of series positive clipper. So the transfer characteristics is nothing but the graph drawn between the input and output. This is the input voltage and this is the output voltage. So the graph drawn between input and output is nothing but the transfer characteristics. Here where the diode is on, during the negative half cycle, the diode is on. So during the negative half cycle, the diode is on. So during the positive half cycle, the diode is in off condition. So here the diode is on. That is, this is transmitting region. This is called as transmitting region. Okay. Here the diode is in off. Diode is off. That means this region is called as clipping region. This region is called as clipping region. This is, I have drawn the transfer characteristics for ideal diode because I am starting from 0. If it is not an ideal diode, you have to start from 0.7 or 0.3. All of you clear? The series positive clipper. Okay, that means here it is clipped the positive half cycle of the input signal.